Hi, good day, Broken Sherian. My name is Eric Shakor. I'm BS Nursing, BS third year nursing at Broken Shore College. For today's video, I'm going to make a colostomy care. Before starting my video, I would explain first what is the colostomy care. So a colostomy care includes how to change, empty, and clean your pouch system. You and your family can be taught colostomy care before you leave the hospital. So this involves how to change, empty, and clean your pouch system. And that's it. And we're gonna do now the first step of the colostomy care. Right. First step in colostomy care is to hand wash. First is to check or remove all the jewelry that you have when you do hand washing. This is to prevent any harmful microorganisms. And that's it. With your hand washing, and now for the step 2 is to gather your equipment. So we need to have bedpan, alcohol, mask, sterile OS, gloves, ball pen to measure the wafer from the stoma guide, and then stoma bag, powder, cotton ball, stoma guide, scissor, wafer, and towel. So we are now ready now, and it's time now to do the step 3 to identify your patient. And now for the next procedure is now to identify your patient. For you to be able to identify your patient, check his wrist. So ma'am, my name is Eric Shakor. I'm your nurse for today. I will identify your name first. So I will check his wrist, and then if the patient doesn't have a identifier at his wrist, you may check on his bed also. And then after identifying the patient, you may now explain to the patient what you're gonna do to the procedure. After explaining to the patient what procedure you were gonna do, fold now the linen to expose the colostomy site. So I will now expose the colostomy site and position the patient so that no skin folds should occur the line of the stoma. After positioning the patient, you may now done doing doing gloves so that to avoid spreading microorganisms. And then you may now place a towel underneath the colostomy bag to avoid leakage. And then after putting a towel on the underneath the colostomy bag, you may now put a bed pan, and after putting a bedpan underneath the colostomy bag, you may now remove the clamp on the colostomy bag. So I will remove on it to get the excess of the patient. And you may now remove the colostomy bag. How to remove on it? By gently remove on the top here, gently remove on it gently, and then if it doesn't remove well, you may use an adhesive remover such as rubbing alcohol according to the facility protocol. Rubbing alcohol. And then when you remove now the colostomy bag, inspect the stoma. Inspect the stoma for any abnormalities. It should be a pink color, moist, not bleeding. Note a swelling and healing irritation. If it's excess bleeding, you may report it to the physician. And then after inspecting the stoma, you may now cleanse the area of the stoma. So I will cleanse on it with the warm water and soap. Clean also the stoma. And then place a 4x4 gauze pads to size of the stoma. So I will now use a stoma guide to size up the wafer. No. No. This is good. I will now size up the wafer. Use a ball pen to size up the wafer. the wafer. And then you may now cut it using the scissor. I'm done now sizing my wafer to the stoma guide. And now I'm done with sizing my wafer to size the stoma. Now it's time for me to remove my gloves. So I will remove my gloves and hand wash. After removing my gloves and wash my hands, and it's time for me to get the stoma bag. So there's an indication on here how to cut the stoma bag based on the colostomy bag based on the stoma. So there's a cutting here to fit the area of the stoma. So I have the sample here, the size of the stoma. So I will prepare now the colostomy bag. Since I have the guide already in the wafer, and it's time for me to ball pen it again. Put an align on it. To prepare the stoma bag. And now we're ready to prepare, and then I will remove now the paper on the stoma bag. To ready to for a new bag. And then after getting ready the colostomy bag, and then after preparing the colostomy bag, now to remove the gauze pads. So what will I do? I will put a, a colostomy products surrounding the colostomy, colostomy, surrounding the stoma. And then putting surrounding the stoma, and then you may now put, and then after applying a product surrounding the stoma area, now it's time for me to use the gloves. Get now the colostomy bag, get now the colostomy bag and press it down. Press it down. To know it's secure on it, it should have a click sound to know if it's secure. And then on the edge of the stoma bag, I will put a lock on it. Some of the stoma bags, they only put a tape on it. So I will put a lock on the stoma bags, on the colostomy bag. And then remove your gloves. And we're almost done. Remove gloves and then wash hands again. Wash hands. And return the patient in a comfortable position. But before a comfortable position, make sure that the colostomy bag is aligned on the feet of the patient. And then you may now the dispose the colostomy pouch on the biohazard waste. accordance with the facility protocol. And then we're done doing the colostomy care, and it's time for me to document the patient condition on his stomach. So the location, color, trauma, swelling, irritation, patient recognition, date of time. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching my return demonstration of colostomy care. Hope you will learn from my return demonstration, and thank you for watching. And this is Eric from BSN Nursing 3rd year in Brokenshire College. Thank you. Bye.